All right, I was gifted this shower seat by the brand. This thing's really well made. I would definitely recommend it. It's very easy to put together. I'll show you that later, just how I did it. The seat it's got this like kind of material that's a non-slip, so you're not going to slide all over the seat if they're like wet. The back and the seat kind of have this like non-slip kind of material on here, but they're, you know, your water's going to drain from the holes here. The arms, they've got this kind of like rubbery material on it, and here's that little holder for the shower, you know, for when you're washing. You can just slip it right in here. Sitting here, you can put your little shower wand, you know, so that it's right here for you if you need it. So you're not reaching or grabbing during your shower. You can just have it right here and not have to worry about that. There's a button here to push that lets you swivel back and forth. Here's the button. You're just going to press that down, and then it spins the seat each way you need to go. And then it'll just kind of lock itself back into place. The feet, it's kind of like a rubbery plastic on the feet, so it's really, you know, non-stick. It's not going to slide all over the place. I feel like that's a good, it's not going to slip and slide all over the place. It feels sturdy. It feels strong. The handles here are very, I'm like pushing on them. It feels good. It feels strong and sturdy. It's not going to break. Okay, there seems to be plenty of room on the seat. Of course, I'm a smaller person, but for me, I've got plenty of room to sit on there and then some. Nice, the back is high enough where I don't feel like I'm falling off. Even the sides, it's a nice grip on these handles here. Overall, I think this is really made well. I definitely would recommend if you need a seat in the shower and you can't stand for a long time, obviously, this is going to be just a great tool for you for that, a great option for you. Everything seems, you know, really, like I said, really well made. They give you a little shower scrunchie and a little hand kind of washer. You know, it's got that texture that's gonna, you know, be good for washing. And then a little shower scrunchie. I appreciate that. You know, I appreciate that. All right, let's talk about the weight of it. It's not super light, which I feel is a good thing, because if it was super light, I feel like it would tip easy, or if you bump into it, it could fall over real easy. So it's not super heavy, but it's not super light. So I feel like it's manageable. You can pick it up by the sides, or it's got this back handle for you to pick up. And then if you need to, you can adjust the height of it just by the legs here. It's got the little thing here that you would just, you'd push in this little button here all the way, and then this leg would then, you know, you would just push it up into the chair. Let me just show you. Okay, so I push the button in, and then I would just, that's one, push it up again. And then you can see you've got a couple, this one's all the way up. So that's a pretty good height difference. You've got a lot of different height options with this. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's like 5 different height options that you can choose from. You can see here. So I've got it like all the way up at the top here. And there's 5 different options that you can choose from, depending on your height. So you're just going to push this in, and then you just pull out the leg, and then it'll go to the next one. Or if you pull and then twist, you can kind of bypass the other holes until you get to the hole that you want if you go all the way through. Super easy to do. All right, let me show you how I put it together. Okay, that was super easy to put together. I would say if you have a problem with your hands, you might need a little help just pushing the little dot pieces that, and I'll show you what that is, to adjust and slide it on. If your hands are, elderly, and you might need a little help putting it together, but it was very easy to put together. This little thing here, you push in, and then that's gonna swivel the seat back and forth to where you need it to go. Super convenient. Feels sturdy. It feels very sturdy. Doesn't feel like anything's loose. It's going to stay together nice. Let me show you kind of how it was put together. So it came in pieces, and then what I did was, so I screwed these into the bottom where the seat is. So there's 4 of those, and that just gets screwed in with the little washer. Super easy. You have how the legs go in. It's with this little, you push this thing in here, this little knob that goes in and out, and that's how you can adjust the height here. You can slide the leg, goes in and out to adjust the height depending on how high or how low you want it. And then this just tighten, this little thing here, I tighten this, and then the seat back, these were already in, so I just unscrewed these and then stuck the pole in here and screwed that piece in. Same with the other side here. Okay, same thing. And then these kind of went on the same way with the other, this thing kind of pushes in that little dot thing, so this just slides on top. And same thing with the other side. And then this back here, kind of the same type of thing. You've got this little knobby thing that pushes in, so this whole piece just slid down onto the pole. Really easy, very easy to follow the instructions, really easy to put together, not too many pieces. You don't need a tool to put it together, so it comes with everything that you need. And then I had, a couple leftover things here, so they give you that just in case. It's very sturdy, so I would definitely recommend this.